Hey there, Mike Walker here from MikeWalkersBlog.com. Today I want to talk about social media posting. Are you using social media to build your business? If not, then you should be. But a lot of times we get confused as to when is the best time to post. Well, today I'm going to answer that question, and I'm going to give you the best time and how often you should be posting on the top 4 social media platforms. So stay tuned. Alright guys, let's talk about when is the best time to post on social media. Now let's start with Snapchat, because Snapchat's this cool app, you know, that it was just made for teenagers, but now business owners, people like Gary Vee, are like telling you, look, if you're not on Snapchat, man, you'll be left in the dust. So here's how, but Snapchat there's no algorithm like Facebook. So basically, as soon as you post, you go to the top of everybody's newsfeed that you're friends with. And what's cool about Snapchat is you can really post on Snapchat all throughout your day. I mean, there really is no set time that I would say you have to post on Snapchat. You know, it's not like, well, do it at 6 o'clock and that's the perfect time. Really and truly, just all throughout your day, no matter what you're doing, if you want to build your business using Snapchat, I would say snap away all day long, and that's how you're going to build rapport with people. That's how you're going to, you know, build your following up on Snapchat. Just remember, you don't really want to do a whole lot of here's my business, you know, click my link, click my link, click my link. Yeah, you want to do that because you are still building a business, but the 80-20 rule is going to come into effect on all your social media platforms. 80% value-based content, 20% business links. Remember that. 80% value-based content, motivation, inspiration, 20% business links. That's going to be the rule of thumb no matter what social media platform you're going to be using. So that's my advice for Snapchat. Now, if you want to learn how to grow your business using Snapchat, you can actually click the little link below, or if you go to my blog at MikeWalkersBlog.com and go to the right hand side, there's actually a free Snapchat training over there that my buddy Aaron Parker did. Put your name and email in and I'll give you free access to that today, and then that way you can start learning how to build your business using Snapchat. Aaron Parker did an amazing training on the types of posts, how often, all that kind of stuff. So you'll get all the goods on how to build that business using Snapchat. Number 2 is Twitter. Now with Twitter, it is a revolving door as far as the newsfeed is concerned. As soon as you post, you go to the top. So really, you could post tons and tons and tons of posts on Twitter because you always go to the top. I mean, have you ever just gone on there and just kind of gone to Twitter and then just let it sit for a few minutes? And next thing you know, it'll say 10 posts, 12 posts. I did that one day, and like 20 minutes or 30 minutes later, it was like 336 posts. And I had to go to that, and it was like, shoom. So it's always feeding. It's always going. It's always going. It's always going. And you always go to the top and you roll down. You go to the top and you roll down. So with Twitter, I would say at a minimum, you want to post at least every hour on the hour. At least on Twitter. That way you can always stay somewhat close to the top. But on Twitter, it's a revolving door, so you're going to always be at the top. So I would say at a minimum, do at least every hour on the hour. So, number 3, let's talk about Instagram. Now, I do not personally build my business using Instagram. I do post on Instagram from time to time. A lot of it is because it is linked to my Facebook account. And so, because I've got everything linked to my Facebook account. But I've done a little bit on there, and I have gone through some trainings that April Marie Tucker's done. And she's like the Instagram queen. So, she's always up to date. She knows all the ins and outs and how they're changing and tweaking things there on Instagram. And what I can tell you is the rule of thumb is 5 to 10 posts a day. Spread them out over a 24-hour period. You don't want to go over 10. You really don't want to go under 5. I'd say anywhere from 3 to 4 hours is probably perfect. And that's basically just what she teaches and some of the things that she's taught and some of the training she does. The last one is Facebook. And as you know, Facebook is always changing. They're always tweaking things. But honestly, as far as Facebook posts, I would say every 3 to 4 hours post something. I usually do anywhere from 3 to 5 posts a day on my page, only because I don't want to just put too much stuff out there where people just won't like it and comment. Because at one time I was doing 10 or 12 posts a day, and a lot of the posts weren't getting action at all on, no likes, no shares, no comments, no nothing. So you don't want to overwhelm people with too much content. But you do want to make sure that the content you're putting out there is value-based. So like once again, the 80-20 rule applies. So I may post, 4 posts in a day that are inspirational, motivational pictures, things like that. And then on top of that, what I may do is throw one link in there throughout the whole day. So those are my recommendations on posting on social media, how often, and go with those if it's just my opinion, and some of it's been tested and some of it's not been tested. Like I said, I don't build my business with Instagram, but I know April Marie does, so I just kind of go by what she's teaching. But honestly, that's pretty much the rule of thumb. Those are the times and the things that have worked for me and my business and other people that I know as well. So, you're obviously going to want to tweak it the best way that suits you and your business for the type of business and type of things you're doing. So just go out there and play with it. But for a rule of thumb, those are good guidelines to get you started. So guys, I hope you got some value from this today. If you did, please like it, share it, leave me a comment below. I love to get your feedback. And one more thing too is each one of those social media platforms, I will actually include a link to free trainings, so that if you want to learn more about how to build your business on these social media platforms, I'll actually include a link for a free training for each one of them at the bottom of this post. So just go ahead and click on the link, go get the free training, and that's just my free gift to you today for coming over here and checking out my blog. So guys, take care, be blessed. Until the next time, this is Mike Walker from Mike Walker's blog, hoping you have a wonderful day.